Hello everyone. I thought I'd record with my phone this time and do a quick reading for the rest of your 2019. And because my 2021 it's having some issues uploading, so I know there's a delay for a reason there. But I just want to show you some of my art that I made. I drew all of this, and I also colored it in. I am a graphic design student, but I do doodle here and there. So I just wanted to incorporate a little bit of myself in the readings. And I'll upload this to YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook as well. So this first pile, I made this little like a Santa Claus Lady Claus little cat with the holly and the little dress, and she's got a tray of cookies there. So that's pile one. It's supposed to stand up, but the sketchbook page is a little flimsy. Pile number two is this little cat elf I made with bells and like a curly Q shoe. And it's holding a wooden horse toy. And then pile number three is this Santa cat, which almost looks like a polar bear, with a sack of toys or sack of something, and holding a candy cane. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this. So that's pile number three. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So I'll give you a few seconds to choose. I just realized it's in ascending order as well. Isn't that weird? This is just going to be really quick, okay? Very quick. This is just going to take like under 10 minutes. And let's go to pile 1. Pile 1 right away. Okay, if you guys chose this Mrs. Claus cat with a tray of cookies and the little zigzag pattern, like the little, what do you call that? The plaid kind of pattern. Then this is how your 2019 will. Well, what else is left for the 2019? Okay, I'll pull quickly. I'll make this a fast reading. Just gonna shuffle on the camera quick, and whatever falls out, falls out. Whoa. Whoa. That's too many. Okay. Wow, these really want to come out. Okay. Okay, and you have these other cards. And then we'll do with these as well. For pile number 1, how their 2019 will end. Sorry. Not a lot of time, so hope you like the little illustration I made. I did draw that, so maybe one day, if you guys are interested, I'll sell my art too. It's just one copy, but I can maybe print it out and digitize it for you guys. If you guys like my style, I have a very cutesy style of drawing. Okay. And a little bit more for pile 1. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, let's turn our cards here and see. Okay, so we have 8 of Pentacles, Heart at Work, 4 of Wands, a celebration, perhaps a wedding, a get-together, a Christmas celebration, a holiday, Yule celebration, could be a baptism, birthday, something about celebration and joy with people you care about. 3 of Wands, almost there. Just continue with your progress, the success almost there. So that's how you guys are rounding off 2019. I have a few more. Ooh, you might have suffered, some of you guys might have suffered a loss in a relationship or a breakup or a heartbreak in the family, friends, or the social area in your life. And, you know, this is all happening for a reason. There's a new dawn, okay, coming? So you guys have been hard at work for 2019. And there's some joy and celebration. And you just have to keep going. Like, don't give up, okay, before the miracle happens or success happens. And there's a little bit of heartbreak that you guys are healing from or have experienced. And this Queen of Pentacles here is like, you know, accumulating that bounty and abundance, and knowing that, you know, this beyond material that is really priceless, and being very grounded and not full of yourself. And we have a King of Swords energy, which is like somebody who gets to the truth of a situation and no delaying, and a lot of strategy, planning, and a lot of truth is unfolded. And then lastly, again, here we have a little bit of a major arcana, which is similar to the Ten of Swords. This is the Tower. So some of you guys had to have an upheaval or a big change that really shook your 2019, and that change was there for a reason. Old ways, old habits, old maybe relationships or partnerships, things, friendships that were not working, work life, it could be anything, had to crumble away in order to make room for something good and even better for yourself. So that's so far what 2019 was. So this was a little bit of a roller coaster ride, pile number 1. And I do see with this illustration I made, you guys have a lot to give, and you're very nurturing, and you might love cookies, or you love food, and there might be a little cutesy way about you as well if you chose this pile, and you could have a lot of feminine, nurturing, caring energy, or in need of that. And for the hi everyone. So I'm really sorry that I had to cut off pile number 1, but pile number 1, because this is 1, 2, and 3. So number 1, we were at Mrs. Cat Claus. I do believe I forgot what I was going to say, but I did pull out cards already for that pile. I thought I would also do some tea leaf fortune cards for pile number 1. Okay, and this is for just the ending of the year, kind of New Year's Eve kind of reading here. And it looks like a ginormous tea bag, doesn't it? Some people don't prefer going like this, but I do like it. It does remind me of a giant tea bag and tea biscuits, which is lovely because my name is Jedi Cat Tea Tarot. So I thought I would incorporate this as well because I recently got this, and I hope you like my little illustration there. So some tea leaf fortunes for pile number 1, who chose the Cat Claus. Okay, some pile number 1, some fortune tea leaves. Some people do like to shuffle them, but I like to go like this. And oh, maybe this is too many. Let's do maybe 4 or 5. So I'm just going to, just don't mind me, I'm just shuffling it here. When you move your energy and things, that helps a lot as well. Okay, and then I feel called to take some from here, take some from there. Okay, that should be good. Half a dozen tea leaves for pile number 1. So we have broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Oh, that's a sad tea leaf for this Miss Cookie Claus. It looks like cookies, doesn't it? So there was some disappointment or wish that you guys might have had in 2019 that didn't come true. But a delay is a divine delay as well, right? There is a reason why there's a delay. Then we have here again, speaking of disappointment, there's a flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. So perhaps, you know, you wish for a friend, or you wish for a lover to be a friend, or what am I saying? Well, you wished a friend to be a lover, but it didn't work out. Or, you know, something a friend did that was like a betrayal to you, or that you're really disappointed in. They didn't really come through. That's coming through here. And it's really like a wake-up call as well, right? And then we have here beetle. However, with fortune, there is good fortune for pile number 1s. So keep an eye out for that. A scarab beetle as well is also an ancient symbol in Egyptian civilizations long ago, which I'm very attracted to as well. And then we have flowers, happiness. Oh, it might be linked to this good fortune. So maybe being disappointed, like your wish about a person or a lover, being disappointed led the way for good fortune and happiness in the long run, but you just don't see it. So, and remember, you're highly thought of. No matter what happens, other people highly think of you, pile number ones. And lastly, guaranteed success. So whatever it is regarding some fortune or maybe happiness, people see you as really successful, or you'll have guaranteed success in something, whether it's a different relationship, a different enterprise, like just managing your funds, or just how you deal with people. There's going to be guaranteed success in an aspect of your life. Okay, pile number one, so that's really good. I'm going to move on to pile number twos, but if you did like my videos, hit that like button and subscribe to my new tarot channel, Jarakati Tarot, and thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year's, everybody! I'm going to add the other video for pile number one, so we're going to move on to pile number two now, friends. So if you chose pile number two, you chose this little cat elf here, which I also drew. I drew all of them, and this one has little bells on it all the time. So when I think of this and the curly Q here, this kind of reminds me of a jester. So maybe this pile is a little bit silly, like a jester, or is funny, like humorous and joyful type of personality, or liking that type of personality as well. I see here as well, I drew a wooden horse here. So this can be like, for me, it's like having pride in your craftsmanship and I can't speak today. Craftsmanship and the work that you do. You guys take great pride in it, and you might be as well hard workers in the workplace, or they have the capacity to be. So yeah, and maybe you get noticed everywhere you go as well. Maybe it's the way you dress, maybe it's how you talk. There is something about you that gets people's attention, whether good or bad. And most likely something silly and a little quirky about you is this pile as well. Okay, it's a little cute little pile. Hi. And watch out for the workaholics, but some of you guys are also quite funny, I find. We will do these bag of tea leaves later. Does it look like a bag of tea leaves? I recently got these tea leaf fortune cards in the mail, so I'm so grateful. It does come with these astral houses, and like here's the book, and I did do a review on it recently, or a flip through. But if you chose pile number two, sorry about this. Well, let's take a look at some of your tarot. Or whoop, this one is not tarot, it's their fairy oracle. I wanted to make it consistent because pile number one didn't have any oracles. I believe it was the tarot cards. Sorry about that. I have the camera stand, which is falling apart because it's like, my friend gave it to me long ago, but I think it was like the bargain version. So it's kind of falling apart. I might try to super glue some parts, and it's really awkward. It's between me and my face, so do apologize for that. So pile number two, ending. This is my second time recording as well. Pile number twos. What are some messages for pile number twos ending the year 2019 for the New Year's messages? Oh, wow, look at this that jumped out. You guys are going to have a chill, content time. 9 of Cups, you might be eating some crabs or something like that for New Year's Eve. Just really zenning out and being really happy where you are. Being contented with what you have and who you've become is what I'm getting at. A laid back pile I'm getting. And then after that, it's followed by Ace of Swords, which is a sudden truth, a realization, a spark of an idea, and all these birds. There might be some messages from your friends for the New Year's. You're gonna get like maybe messages also from the spirit realm, perhaps if you're spiritual. Or DMs might be popping, your text messages, emails. You might be sought after, I'm thinking, but you're going to hear from your friends and family, perhaps. But you will have an inspiration or a sudden, a eureka moment. Okay, and, oh, sorry, my tripod is falling. I do apologize. Hope you guys aren't dizzy. Okay, any other messages for pile number 2s? Or bear with me, I am using my phone. Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. So once you have the sudden eureka moment, oh, it's a little bit too shiny. So once you have this eureka moment, pile number 2s, what am I getting here? This is like the reverse. So you might either be pausing too long to take action. You're maybe quick thinking, but the action is a little bit slowed. Like you kind of take your time when you want to make a decision or a choice of action, and you might feel like your hands are tied. There's nothing you can do. However, if you take a look, the padlock, he has a key, or she, I'm not sure. It's a little androgynous looking. But yes, so you might think you're stuck in a situation, but you have the ability to unstick yourself or unlock yourself from whatever factors or whatever chains you feel is chaining you to your situation, away from the solution or away from what you want or desire. And it is in reverse, so I think you're taking a bit of time, maybe too long, to make an action choice. Like you're really contemplating on it to the point of like procrastination, perhaps. So you are starting off content, and then you have the sudden eureka aha moment, and then a sudden maybe procrastination as well, because maybe that insight took you back a bit and you were not expecting that. So whatever it is, it could be a truth about a situation, a sudden idea. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Okay, I think that's that. And my battery is about to die. So messages I have. Okay, we have a lot of sword energy. You might be Aries. I don't know why I said Aries. Maybe you are an Aries. But I'm getting like a lot of swords. So perhaps you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign. Or you might be very intellectual. But yes, okay. Or it could be, let's see what else here. Wow, so if you're an air sign, you're definitely a little bit intuitive. Perhaps you are very spiritual. We do have this 9 of Wands, Page of Wands energy. So you're starting something. You have a possibility to start a passion, something new, and you had like an insight, a hidden insight, cutting truth to something hidden. It could be a spiritual knowledge as well, just something like either telepathically or like somehow stumbled upon, but maybe it was aligned with like this fate or destiny or whatever you call it. You just stumbled upon a piece of information that really like gave you a bit of a pause, and it made you both excited and scared at the same time. Perhaps because starting a new path of passion is very scary but exciting, and usually Wands deals with passions, desires. So whether that's physical, a goal, orientation, or a person or a hobby, that's up to you. But you're kind of very wary kind of to get into that new passion or adventure. You might feel scared of the unknown, even though it's exciting, is what I'm getting. What other messages here? Let me just move these. So, okay, we have 6 of Cups. Someone from your past, or someone that you used to know, or someone that you've heard of, but you never gotten into close friendship or relationship with. Maybe you'll have an opportunity to come back and talk to them or reach out to them. You or them might be reaching out to each other, but I think it's you that might be reaching out to someone. And they might be younger than you. They may be female. Or it could be someone you knew in childhood or a few years ago. It could even be decades ago. It's someone you either knew in your past life or in the past, the recent past. Maybe in the last, 5 years, maybe. And you feel kind of tied down in a situation. And this bluebird is like, I want to be anywhere but here kind of feeling for this 8 of Swords. And you really are feel like you're stuck, like you want to go to this person or make a friendship or make a move romantically wise, but you feel like you cannot, and there's something stopping you. I don't know if it's obligations, if it's like a really busy like stuff at work or personal life that's preventing you. It could be fear as well. But yeah, again, we have this Knight of Wands. So you have an ability to start a new passion or desire, either with someone, a goal, desire, career, or a passion, like a passion project. Whatever it is that you'll be passionate about, you have this opportunity to move forward, and you may have to do it through impulse. You feel almost like an impulsion to go to this person, but it is warning you against bad thinking, like it could be a lot of lust as well. The devil can be the lust card. It doesn't actually have to mean that, but it can also be like negative patterns and ways of thinking, overspending, overindulgence, maybe too much lust over, thinking of your heart and your mind. They could be there could be some negative forces in the situation that's preventing you from going to this person that you truly desire, or maybe the thoughts about going to this person or being with this person is not for you. Like you feel like it's like forbidden, maybe. Yeah, you feel chained down regarding something, and you want to break free from some kind of negative cycle, some kind of something that you feel like, this can also be temptation as well. So be careful for third parties, guys. If you're already in a relationship, think twice before, your action, because it's gonna have consequences. And ensure that, you're being true to yourself and not overindulging in like, physical sexual desires without the consequence. Like maybe the consequence is too late. So like, you started something out of impulse and now you're really kicking yourself for it. So just be careful. Pile number 2s, you guys might be a little impulsive there. And here we have a Queen of Wands. Wow. So this person you're admiring or someone in your life might be a very dominating kind of really confident person. They can also be very friendly. They can be, if not friendly, like they have that fearsome, like intense energy as well. It can be warm and bright, but sometimes they're not. This is usually a very confident card. They know their worth. They might be the dominant one in the relationship as well. Let's get you some cat tarots. If that's you as a person, then it is somebody that knows like what they deserve and who they want, and they will do anything to get what they want. Now this can be both good or bad depending on which side you're on and whether or not you enjoy that. This is somebody that has a really strong willpower, and maybe they're very inspired and they might inspire others. Like they're very captivating, they're very beautiful, or handsome. Okay, so other messages for pile number 2's ending this year for New Year's Eve. Sorry guys, my tripod is like literally between my legs. So 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like this pile is probably kind of broke from Christmas or holidays. Maybe too much spending with themselves or others, too much expenditures for their family or friends. We have another Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. So definitely some of you guys are either air signs or fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is twice. The sunflower is really pretty as well. Queen of Wands is someone that definitely deals with, they're very strong-willed. They have the willpower, the passion, the drive, and inspiration to just like make things happen. They're the very action-oriented individual. You might be involved with someone like that, or you are someone like that, or that's what you have an aspiration to be. Let's see what else. Okay, so we have here, wow, we have a Knave or Knight of Wands, and then we have a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So there is going to be a new, like, again, this person or I feel like those of you who are very meek and humble, you'll start to become really confident, take pride in yourself. That's for sure. You know your worth. You're stepping up into your power, and you're not gonna let anyone, like, tear down your dreams or your aspirations, really. And you're starting on this new journey of following your own path. Like, this is my passion. I'm gonna go with it. To heck with what others think. It's my turn now. It's my turn to do finally what's good for me and what I like, instead of, doing all the time what society and other people want me to do that I don't like. So you're really stepping up into yourself. And I see that this is going to make you very either financially wealthy or like very like stable. It's gonna make you like feel really balanced as well, and it might give you a lot of money or opportunities for wealth and accumulating or saving up money and having that abundance, to pursue your passions even further. So it's just like one good thing after the other. And then last one, maybe. Oh, okay, we have 3. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like overseeing your work, kind of assessing, reviewing your situation, or like all that coin that an abundance that you've accumulated. You're almost ending some kind of project. And usually this is regarding the home stability. It could be career oriented, or some earthly matter, okay, that needs to be taken care of. And here we have the Hanged Man. So I believe you have that. Was it this group or? Yes, you have the Hanged Man twice. You have the Hanged Man twice. So you guys are really hesitating with regards to an insight that you've received. You're hesitating. You were given the clarity of truth and you see things clearly for how it is, and yet you're hesitating about something. Whether it is to take action, to do what it is that you're really passionate about or headed towards. It could be a person as well. But you guys this is like double hesitation here. Like, you can't believe this is happening. Like, how is this possible? I think some of you guys are thinking this. And yeah, like there's, oh my goodness, the abundance and completion and working hard for your rewards is really evident here. And lastly, it just needs a little bit more patience. So perhaps that's why you are pausing. You want to kind of assess the situation more further. So, and hopefully because you want it to be long term, I think, right? If it's whether or not this is a passion of a person or passion regarding, finances and, earthly stability or a job, you want it to be long lasting and give you just rewards. Like, you'll be well rewarded for it as well. That you won't be paid measly amount. You'll be paid a good amount for the hard work you do. So a lot of earthly financial stuff on your mind, group 2. And a very passionate pile. Wow. Just be careful to avoid, just be careful to avoid people or situations that might kind of force you to be or do something that you are not comfortable with, okay? And letting go of any kind of some addictions or kind of like same process thinking that lets you kind of do the same thing many times and having the same result, but not the result you desire. So there's something you may have to change, and you're kind of hesitating to change that. I don't know why. So hopefully that kind of made some sense to pile number 2s, and we'll go with your Chinese tea leaves now, actually. So I don't know if I'll have room for pile number 3. I'll have to be short because I have no room in my phone storage anymore. We'll see. I think I have 30 minutes left. Okay, I should be okay. Alright, so pile number 3. Or pile number 2. Sorry about that. Maybe you need to look at number 3 as well. I keep saying 3. Pile number 2. I am on my bed, so... And oh my gosh, I'm having a leg cramp. I do apologize, guys. I'm sorry for this informal setting. But I'm kind of tired from work. Oh my gosh. And my tripod is like the cheap one, and like I have my phone Oops, there's my foot. I'm gonna figure this out, guys. Okay. Alright, this already popped up. So you could be a man or dealing with relationships with a man. You know, a man versus man, a woman, you know, you're dealing with a man here. And an exciting event. So it might be related to love or business dealings. Let's see. Tea leaves for pile number 2. I'll try not to make you guys nauseous with all these shufflings. Okay. So we have position of authority. So it might be a man, it could be a boss, position of authority or a leader in their field that is going to have an exciting event going on. Rabbit. Oh, there might be a sexual liaison. Too much concern with sexual matters. They could have a sex addiction with a devil card. Might be too much lust going on. Honeymoon phase, you know. And then we have mountain, which is major challenges to overcome. Perhaps this person is very hard to deal with, or you may have to overcome a lot of mountains to be with this person. They might have some kind of, maybe they're too lusty. You might have some romantic, really physical attraction towards somebody who's like a leadership role. This kind of turned over. So Vine, seek out information that will help you to maybe make a choice. And very interesting. So some of you guys have to overcome a lot this year, it feels like. And you could be a man that's trying to, you know, face with a position of authority, might be attracted to someone in authority. If you're a man, you might be wanting to be in a place of authority and excited about some kind of promotion, or like some kind of in your sexual life, or you might have barriers like mountains to overcome regarding sexual matters. Like you might have the opposite problem as well, like not enough, you know. There's multiple meanings here. And then lastly we have bird flying. There you have news on the way. Okay, and do take what resonates. I'm feeling that you might have to get more information to overcome some kind of challenge. Like this is like a mountain of challenges here, in order to maybe have a solution with regards to these sexual matters or lack of, and maybe it's regarding someone in authority, but you might be getting busy during an exciting event. So that's what I'm getting there. Or you might get some exciting news during an event, and it might be given to by a man. Okay, maybe one more pile twos. Harp. Great happiness. Oh, all right. So you guys must have something with business or love life that is gonna be woohoo. Exciting for sure. Or it could be work related, because position of authority. Someone might be giving you a raise of some sort. It doesn't say money though, so this might just be good news you hear from somebody, either higher up, someone that you're, you know, sexually involved with, or maybe a friend has a big news of happiness for you that will give you the information you need to overcome those challenges in your life. So hopefully you like that group number 2. I'm going to try to move on to group number 3 now. I hope you enjoyed that with the new tea leaf cards for your fortune. I'm going to try to set this up because this is super awkward for me and my leg for pile number 3. I do apologize, guys. Bear with me. Thank you, pile number 2s. If you liked your reading today, press the like button on YouTube and subscribe to my new YouTube channel. Yes, I'm using a pencil case. No, I don't care anymore. I do have to wake up early, by the way, as well. So thank you so much. And yeah, subscribe to my channel for more tarot and tea leaf fortune videos, okay? So take care. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Happy New Year's, everyone. Alright, pile number 3. So this is my little ghetto setup because I'm in bed. I don't want to get out of bed with my tea, but I want to record for you guys because every time I recorded, it would not upload to YouTube. I don't know what it is. So this is my 3rd time recording, and this is an illustration I made. If you chose pile number 3, you chose the cat claws. This is the biggest of all of them. So you might be a big softie I'm getting as well. You might have a beard, not necessarily. And you have a bag of tricks up your sleeve, or you're very generous. The other pile, number 1, is also really generous. You might like getting or receiving gifts, and as well, you might have a sweet tooth. You have a candy cane here. It can also be like seeing a lot of sides of a situation, because each side is like different colors. What else am I getting here? You might be someone in a leadership role, or somebody that's like well known for being either jolly or being very fair, and like a diplomatic type leader if you're in that kind of role. Santa Claus is also like really jolly, but this is like a mature jolly. Like the second pile is more like youthful jolly, and yours is like a mature kind of more mature wisdom, a little bit more wiser, and gone through a little bit more, but like you definitely still have a lot of love to give, and also like you're very lovable. It feels very lovable, this card, and very endearing. That's the impression I'm getting. So let's pull up some tarot cards for this pile number 3s before I knock this thing over. Oh my gosh, I have 5% remaining on this battery, guys. I'm gonna try to make it work. Oh wow, that is way too many cards. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Okay, so pile number 3 is you do have Page of Pentacles here. So you guys have an opportunity to start something financially or with regards to work that will increase your amount of money that you're making. Perhaps if you don't have a job, it is an odd job opportunity. It could be like funds or loan from the government or the bank to pursue something, and the tide is turning for your luck. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune here. Oh my gosh, I may have to upload this and do another one. Yeah, I'm approaching the last of my memory, guys. I do apologize. I'll try to do another video for this, okay? I'm so sorry. But let me pull out the cards for you guys. Okay, so yes, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So that lack type of situation is over now, especially financially. You'll have some kind of windfall, but there is death here. So I'll explain that in a little bit. Okay, so stay tuned. My battery is literally 4%, so I have to do this super fast. Okay, so you guys are undergoing a big drastic change, and you may have to cut some kind of bad habits or people that's no longer very good for you in your life. And one door closes, another will open, and a much better opportunity lies await for you. We have here a little bit of sorrow, so some of you guys might have had some heartbreak or disappointment, like that really hurt you. Someone that you trusted betrayed your trust, or you might have had a recent breakup. Pile number 3, so I'm sorry about that. You might have lost someone as well that you're remembering during the holidays, and it's very painful. Yeah, speaking of very painful, like, ouch. This is a lot of swords. So you guys are either reliving something in your past that you can't let go of. An ex, perhaps, or somebody who passed away. Yeah, it's either that or like a missed opportunity with work or lacking finances here that's really got you guys down. Okay, so look how sad and they look really forlorn, and their clothes are all kind of old, and it's like, they need to have a new pair of clothes. Like, this is like a lack mentality, whether in relationship or finances. Okay, and also maybe family wise, if you lost somebody, you're reminiscing that further, and you really need to cut ties with that. With like, you have such sadness, you need to change that way of thinking. Perhaps there's the death of that heartbreak, like the ending of that heartbreak. You need to cut it out of your system or out of your life in order to attain those blessings. Okay, especially the financial one. Then we have here Two of Pentacles. So this is again like juggling, maintaining balance, especially if you have a new probably options with regards to your job, okay, or finances. If this is regarding love matters, you might be feeling really imbalanced with regards to balancing your emotions and everything else in your life. Okay, so it's a bit of a struggle at this time, and okay. So this Five of Cups is telling me that disappointment is reversing itself. It's going to be over soon, because there are opportunities here. If you can see behind this girl, there's all these cups and this whole feast of food, but they're just so focused on the negative, and that's gonna turn. Okay, maybe that's what's dying. Your heartache and feeling betrayed and stuff. You're gonna regain that again very soon. Again, you feel like things are unfair, like a lot of reversals here with the Justice card. And there's something that you're not seeing very clearly, or there's a choice that you need to make that you have to make. You know deep down what to do, but you're afraid to make that choice, or you're like at a stalemate almost. Like there's something you're blindfolded to, or you choose not to see, or that you can't see. Then we have here the Knight of Cups. You have like this overwhelming emotion, whether it is sadness. I think it's mainly sadness with regards to this three of swords there. But you're ready to kind of like throw your heart on your sleeve. You like this is like a card that throws their heart is on their sleeve, and they just have such overwhelming feelings of either lust or romance, maybe to a fault, where it might be blinding them to the reality of how a person really is with their flaws in themselves, or the reality of a situation. Okay, so ensure that your dreams are stemmed in reality as well, and that it's feasible, and that not to run away with. It's nice to have daydream, but don't run away with that and think that. Don't delusion yourself. Ensure that what the person that you're dreaming about is, sometimes they are very different in reality, and it might take a lot of work with regards to maintaining or starting a relationship again. Like it's not always, all these lovey-dovey things. You need to nurture yourself at this time. You might meet someone very nurturing as well. It could be a Taurus who really likes luxurious things, an earth sign. The Empress definitely knows her worth, and you need to get back into that self-care and self-nurturing. Some of you guys might also be getting pregnant, and maybe you guys have had a breakup and found out you were pregnant, and that's really like causing you a lot of problems financially and your heart-wise. I see here as well there's some arguing or conflict, whether externally or internally is up to you guys. And lastly, we have the King of Cups. It is in reverse, so perhaps you're very emotionally distant, or you want to emotionally distance yourself at this time in order to give yourself that self-care that you need. Again, you're not getting enough rest for this Four of Swords, or this could be a wake-up call, to make sure that your daydreaming is not just delusions of, what could be instead of what really is. Okay, so make sure you nurture your mind, body, and soul here, especially emotionally. And this is in reverse, so the Four of Cups is in reverse. Whatever worries you had in a relationship or about yourself, it's going to be over soon. Okay, but you do help yourself with regards to getting enough rest and sleep and enough self-care, because you will renew your passions again. Okay, pile number 3 is, my gosh, behind this Santa Claus, you have a little bit of sadness going on, a lot of sadness. It reminds me almost of like Robin Williams, where, he's very happy outwardly, but he's such like a sad, tortured soul. So, hopefully he'll release that now that, he's passed, but, very sad. Wait, did he pass? Yeah. Okay, sorry about this, guys. I don't know why I said those. I don't know why I said that. Okay, some more cards before we do some tea leaf fortune, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm at 1%. My battery's about to die, friends. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. We got Justice in reverse. Again, the unfairness you feel like. But Queen of Pentacles is knowing, beyond material. Like you might have a lot of finances already, or you're seeking some kind of fulfillment beyond financial gain, something priceless, perhaps a relationship or emotional fulfillment. No amount of objects is enough, maybe, and you're kind of moving slowly romantically towards someone, perhaps. Okay, Knight of Chalices 2 is, I see you here. You will have this sun and joy coming up, but right now, perhaps, that's not your mind frame and mindset, but someone does give you a lot of joy, and you do see of them as someone that you can have a long-term relationship with. King of Swords. So you just have to be very decisive, do some strategic planning in order to get that sudden inspiration, or Ace of Wands coming up. So maybe this person inspires you, or something like listening to someone that inspires you is going to definitely help you get a move on, and not overlook, but understand that injustices occur, but there's also that contented sun moments where life is not always unfair, but there's so much more to be grateful and happy for as well. So it will come to you, some kind of inspiration or wisdom, or some great passion will overcome you, and it'll require a lot of decisive thinking and action. Okay, my phone is going to die, so let me charge it for a little bit, and then I'll do your fortune tea leaf. Okay, group number 3. Thank you so much. One moment.